Windows Server Core, but with Active Directory. How can we install Active Directory without an interface? We're going to go ahead and do that today. Windows Server Core. What is it? Well, I think it's a tool that every IT professional should really get a good grasp on. And that's not for the reasons that you think. Not just because I want to be a Linux copycat, but it does bring some benefits, at least in the enterprise. Okay, according to Microsoft, Server Core provides some additional benefits. It only installs what it actually needs for like DHCP, file servers, DNS, media systems, and Active Directory, plus a little bit more stuff. It has reduced management because in that less that's installed, because it only needs what is needed, it's a lot smaller. Reduced attack surface. What is that? So since Server Core only installs what is needed, there is less APIs for the graphical user interface, which means there's a lot less vulnerability. And then the one that I honestly think it's whatever, less disk space. Jeez, I don't know why I struggle so much to say that. It says it takes only about 3.4 gigs in comparison to Windows Server Standard with a desktop experience, which is like maybe 10 to 20 gig. There's one benefit that I don't think has been documented, and I honestly think it's a big one. It reboots a lot faster because there's a lot less things built into it. So recovery time for reboots and maintenance is a lot shorter, which, trust me, as IT, we like that. So let's get started. So the first thing you need to do is you need to install Windows Server Core. Once that's all completed, you're going to be in the command prompt. What is this thing? Don't worry about it. This is going to be your friend. One of the big problems that I've noticed at least in IT, is that unless you live, eat, and breathe Linux, command prompt is like a foreign entity. We need to really start embracing the level of automations and a lot of tools that Microsoft has built in, especially with PowerShell. So we're going to go ahead and get started. First thing you notice, it says Control-Alt-Delete. We're going to go ahead and hit that. Hey, it's asking for me to change my password. So let's go ahead and change it. Let's put something super uber secure. Can I not click? Thank you. Super secure. Password. Please do not put password. Nice. We're there. It's still preparing. Once it's done preparing, it takes you to this screen. What is this? This is what's called the system config, or sconfig. This is basically your central control panel for Windows Server Core. We're going to dive into this at another time. So all we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and hit exit, which is, if my number lock was on, option 15. And we're inside PowerShell. So now that we're inside of PowerShell, we're going to go ahead and install Active Directory. That's what we're here for, right? We're going to go ahead and type add -windows feature ad domain services and hit install. Hit enter. And we're installing.
Building.
This might take a while. It's done. Now, let's install a domain. We're going to go ahead and install ADDS Active Directory Domain Services Forest. Wow, I cannot type. Domain name is techbytes.com. And install DNS. Hit enter. Now, we got to type in a safe mode administrator password. Because I can't type, I have to put it twice. Target server will be configured as a domain controller. Yes, that's what we want. That's what we're here. And now we continue waiting. Hey, we're done. And now it's rebooting. The computer is teed down in less than a minute. Wow. Someone needs to fix that. And we're on a domain. Let's go ahead and type in our super secret password, that first one that we created. And here we are. We have a domain controller. How do we know? Well, first of all, let's go back to PowerShell. We're gonna do a quick little PowerShell command. We're gonna call it get AD user. Filter is none. Hey, these are all our users. We have administrator, we have guest, and we have. Now, we got a domain. How do we manage it? Well, there's 3 ways. I'm gonna explain 2 of them right now. First, you can just use PowerShell. Just how we did get AD user. We can also you can create it using new AD user. Type in the name, J TechBytes. And that's it. That's easy, right? Get AD user. Filter is everyone. And we look, hey, J TechBytes has a user. Other way you can do, if you're not very PowerShell savvy, we can use our desktops. What? So, if you have a Windows 10 or a Windows 11, you can actually manage Active Directory using a module inside of Windows. Remember, it's got to be joined to the domain. So now that we're inside, we install optional features. We click here, view features. And here you type RSAT. And we're looking for Active Directory domain services and lightweight directory services tools. Boom. And also you can actually install all of these because later on we'll be using them. But for now, we're going to do this one and let's use Server Manager as well. And we wait more. So now, if we go in here, we type in Active Directory. Hey, we got Active Directory users and computers. Now we can manage our domain. We go to users. Hey, J TechBytes. We can do everything now for managing our users here. We actually put his name, display name. We can make sure his account is set up and so much more. We can even reset his password. Now we have Windows Server Core running with Active Directory. And it's pretty easy. So next episode, we're going to go ahead and show you how to do DHCP on Windows Server Core and how we can manage it. So subscribe so you can go ahead and check out the next video. Like the video if you liked it, and if you have any ideas, go ahead and comment down below. You can also catch me on my live streams every Tuesday at 8:30 on Twitch and on YouTube. I hope to see you there, and I'll see you later.